This might be another loaded episode because we got a few things to talk about again at the start of this one. First thing though I'm gonna say is as I sit down to record this episode, the last episode has 7 likes, so that will add 700 stubs to the packs we open at the end of this episode. And I think there's 3 episodes in a row now that we've had exactly 7 likes, so that seems to be the sweet spot. So I want to do something for this episode or for the next episode, kind of. So every like past 7 on this episode of Pack Attack will be worth double for next episode's packs at the end. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but hey, let's see, why not? So up until 7 likes, each like will be worth 100, but then every like after 7 will be worth 200 stubs. The second thing to go over is the Stub Bank. So after selling everything we pulled in last episode that didn't make the team, like usual, we added 5,913 stubs to the bank. So the strategy of buying a higher amount of show packs kind of worked out because we made almost 6,000 stubs. So that puts us at 27,231 stubs in the bank. So all we have to do is make right around 3,000 stubs from what we sell in the packs from this one, and then for the next episode we should have a kitchen sink 2-pack. But we're gonna have to get at least a decent amount of packs for this one, so we do somewhat have our work cut out for us. The third thing I want to cover before we really get into this episode is there's gonna be a change to the stat rewards. And this is pretty much just because I was playing to try to make World Series, and I'm playing on Hall of Fame difficulty facing Edward Cabrera with the God Squad, and like I still put up a decent amount of runs. I won the game, but I ended up striking out like 12 times, I think. And after I played that game, it just made me think, like, man, especially with a team like Pack Attack, which isn't going to be, you know, a God Squad, I would hate to play a game where I win like 6-1, but then we got to subtract 4,000 stubs at the end of the game because Edward Cabrera struck me out 16 times, even though other than that, we played a good game. So I decided I'm going to reduce the amount subtracted for every time I strike out in a game. So it used to be, up until this point, a subtraction of 250 stubs for every time I struck out. We're going to change that to minus 100. So there's still going to be a penalty for striking out, it just won't be quite as severe. And I just think, like I said, I think that's kind of necessary as we're going to be moving into potentially some Hall of Fame difficulty games. The last thing to go over before we kick things off here is the changes to the team, and there was a roster update after last video or last episode that affected some of our guys. I mean, I've been sitting on this screen the whole time, so you've probably already seen some of it. But first, we're going to talk about the changes to the team, and first, I want to talk about Gary, because once again, we pulled a silver catcher. I pulled Yan Gomes, and I was thinking about it. It was probably the closest I was to taking Gary out, but I don't know. I just determined that, like, I know how Gary plays. I know I played well with him. So I don't know. He might get difficult once we play on Hall of Fame with that contact, but we're sticking with him. So the only actual changes to the squad are on the pitching side of things. We pulled Nola and Ohtani in the last episode. Both of them actually changed overall since I pulled them. I mean, I pulled Nola at an 84, I pulled Ohtani at an 81, and now they're both the same. But the thing about Ohtani, I think they just have no idea how to go about using him and letting things happen with him. Because I swear, every day he's going up on inside edge or having some sort of effect, but it's to his numbers as a pitcher, and obviously he's not pitching every day. So yeah, I don't really understand it, but I'm not going to complain if his numbers are going to take him up to an 89 like every day. We just got a new second best starter basically. But yeah, those are the only 2 new cards we got. Everything else was sold for the Stub Bank, obviously, like usual. But we did have some changes when it comes to the roster update. The biggest thing that happened was we got another diamond on the team. Yuli finally got the bump up from an 84 to an 86 now. And we'll have to see how I do with him at this point, because I feel like I haven't been playing that great with him. I mean, especially if you compare him to like some of the other players on the team. A 214 average with only 2 doubles, no homers. I don't know. He just feels like up to this point, even with Gary on the team, he's been the weakest one for me. But like I said, we'll have to see now that he's a diamond if things change. But man, other than that, I gotta say overall the roster update probably wasn't that great, at least for our team, because I mean, I guess Olsen did go up. I think he was an 85 still, now he's an 87, so like that's obviously good. He's the longest tenured pack attack player, I'm pretty sure. But what makes it bad is, well, first of all, Jordan got a downgrade. I'm pretty sure we pulled him at an 80. Then he went up to an 81. Now he went back down to an 80. So you don't want to see him take a hit to his hitting. I think it was mostly against lefties though. But then the biggest one, man, was Christian Yelich. He got absolutely annihilated by this update. It used to be when you'd scroll back and forth from Jordan to Yelich, their attributes were pretty much identical. Look at Yelich, man. He got, I mean, it was like negative in all 4 of the main hitting categories, and like negative a significant amount. And with, I mean, he's been fine, but like he's another guy who kind of hasn't been playing as well as I would have thought. I mean, the power's there, but that's kind of it. And now that he got a downgrade, man, I don't know. If we pull a better outfielder, he could be the one on the chopping block. I might keep Jordan over him just with how good I'm doing with Jordan. And then I think the only other thing that we were affected by in the update, at least that changed overalls, is Tyler O'Neill on our bench, our speed guy. He went up to a gold. I think he got some hitting boosts, it looks like, to righties. So that's always nice to see. And then yeah, I mean, we had Nola and Ohtani change after I pulled them, but other than that, I don't think anybody in our bullpen, maybe did Iglesias? I think he might have gone up 1. So yeah, that should just about cover. I don't think there's anything else update-wise that happened to the team. This will be the last game on this ranked season, because the day I'm recording this is the 13th. So we won't have another chance to play another game before the end of this season. And I mentioned it a while back. I don't remember what episode it was, but I mentioned that only playing pretty much 2 games a week probably wouldn't be enough game at any point, even if we went undefeated, to make it to World Series with this team. So I've been thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do, I think what the plan is once the White Sox March to October is over and I start whatever team is going to be next for March to October, I think I'm going to kind of switch it around. I've been doing 3 March to Octobers a week and 2 pack attacks. I think I'm going to change that to 3 pack attacks and 2 March to October, so that we can get more games in with this team, so we actually have a shot at making it to a higher rating each season. So with that out of the way, another super long intro. I think we're finally ready to get into this game. Porcello's going to be pitching for us. He's back to full energy, and we're going for our 15th win, so that would be another every 5 win bonus, even though our streak is snapped. Alright, man, what do we got that we're going up against here? It did technically, the rating window said max of 703, so there's potential for there to be a chance of this one being on Hall of Fame. Got Glavin. I actually don't know how often I've even faced that Glavin. You'd think it'd be a lot, but I can't even remember. 19 and 8. Alright, I mean, quick look at his team. It didn't look like he had, the typical God squad or anything. Although I feel like our team, I guess, is more suited to face a righty. Alright, this looks like it's probably all-star, so we'll wait to worry until next episode. That's gotta be a hit every day. Man, come on. That was an awful hanging curve or sweeping curve, whatever it was. Turned on that one. Didn't get enough of it though. And I gotta think that might be down to his downgrades. Story, oh man, I thought I was on that one too. Alright, hey, I feel like I'm seeing him alright though. I'm not too worried after one. Alright, hey, Porcello might have something on this guy. He was not on any of those 3 pitches. I was hoping for 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts, but he made contact on that one. And there's a pop-up to end the first. He definitely had a worse first inning at the plate than I did, so that's at least a good sign. Turner? Man! I mean, I know I'm off that one, but I feel like I'm so close on so many of these. Man, that was just a bad pitch to swing at. I still feel like I'm seeing him good though. Like I just gotta make some sort of slight adjustment and we'll be fine. In the meantime though, gotta try and like strike him out as much as I can. Based on the first 2 innings, that might be our best chance at actually getting Stubbs. Oh, didn't get that low enough below the zone. There we go. Maybe I just need to stick with that. 3 straight sinkers inside to him, couldn't catch up to a single one. No. I didn't stick to it and he made contact again. So maybe I just spam that pitch. Oh no, that was right there for me. Again, just barely off of it. I don't know what I need to do. Oh, and Yuli. Yeah, I was gonna make some comment about him being bad, but then I saw what kind of pitch that was I swung at. Oh, well there it is. Of course that'll happen. Oh, and then I went with the fastball and he actually turned on it. Well, now I'm a little bit worried. 2 on with nobody out? Yeah, bunt with him. Let me turn a free double play. Oh, that's not going to be a free double play. That was actually a good bunt. There we go. That was actually a pretty big strikeout with 1 out at the time. Alright, I'll take it. Wish we could have gotten a strikeout for the Stubbs, but I'll take it. Alright, come on. This is the inning where things change. Let's go. Awesome. Good start. Story? Does that have enough behind it? No, not even. Not even to the warning track? Really? Look, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm like hardly getting fooled by his pitches. I'm not making good contact. I mean, as long as we keep doing this, man. Alright, that's just... he's got 2 hits. He's really yet to make hard contact, though. Maybe, unless you call the Sam Huff hit hard contact, but I don't really remember it well enough. Alright, that one did fool me. I did not feel like I was late on it. Come on, just hang something. Just give me something easy so I can break out of this. Oh, and I got it, of course, and I didn't... That's just a bad swing. I swear, I don't feel like I'm being overmatched to the point where he's perfect through 5. And he's starting to make contact on some of these breaking balls super far out of the zone. I just want the strikeouts. I mean, I'll take the weak contact, but I want Stubbs. There we go. Alright, hey. I don't even know what to say at this point. We all know what's happening. He's not gonna do anything. I might only need 1 at this point. Or you know what's gonna happen. He'll time up 1 pitch and it'll leave. Gary? Did we get it? Please tell me that's carrying enough. It is. Oh my god, of all people. He's still pulling his weight and more. This is unbelievable. He is our only bronze. There's not even a silver in our starting lineup, and he's the only one that can do something. Yuli! Oh, that's gonna leave too! Hey, maybe he does have a power swing now. That's his first home run for the team, and that's back-to-back home runs, so that's 1,000 Stubbs. Is he really done after that? Oh my god, he is! Come on, man, I've made 2 good swings all game, and you're gonna give up now? Man, I wanted that to keep going if I finally found my swing. But hey, we'll take the win. That's gotta be the shortest 6-inning game, or I guess technically only 5. But we get up to 665. I'm glad we didn't go plus 30 instead, because who knows what would happen. But anyway, let's tally it up here. First, did I get any parallels? We did. Jordan to parallel 2. That's our first parallel 2. Alright, so here we go. We scored 2 runs, so that's 1,000 Stubbs. 8 total bases for 2,000. We had back-to-back home runs for 1,000 Stubbs. 0 runs allowed for the full 3,000. 2 hits allowed for 2,500. Struck him out 5 times, which honestly it felt like so many more, but that's good for 1,250. And then the there's a lot of 1500s in a row here. We got a complete game for 1500, complete game shutout for 1500. The win is 1500, the quit is 1500, and then for it being our 15th win for the every 5 win bonus, that's another 1500. Jordan got to parallel 2. He's their first parallel 2, and that's worth 2,000. And then finally, to round it off, the 7 likes from the last episode give 700 stubs. So that brings our grand total from that game to 20,950. Alright, I think we are in pretty good shape here. I still decided not to go with any headliners, just, you know, to not make it close, but I'm pretty sure with 14 packs here, we should be able to pretty easily make it to that 30,000 stub mark, so that next episode we'll have a kitchen sink 2-pack to open. But anyway, what happened here, we had 20,950 stubs, so I bought a 10-pack bundle and then 4 more show packs. We would have needed an extra 50 stubs, so we took the 50 out of the stub bank, and I mean, it's only 50 stubs, so it's not like that set us back at all to try and get this kitchen sink 2-pack. So yeah, a couple of decent pulls, maybe not even a couple of decent pulls, and we should be able to open up a kitchen sink 2 in the next one. But hey, maybe we get some upgrades out of these packs alone. We can't just write that off as being nothing. This isn't going to be anything. One day I'll get something out of the topper. Alright, pack number 1, let's get into it. A silver to start, that's not awful. Trevor May, I mean, he just went down from a gold, but I think I would stick with Rysel over him. Second pack here, and it's a gold. Carlos Rodon. Well, this is another one to make you think, man. Took a no-hitter into the 7th, the day that I'm recording this. So, like, is that enough to put him on Diamond Watch? I mean, it's pretty much deciding between him and Julio. We'll make that decision before the next episode. All right, third pack, silver again, Wilson Ramos. I don't know if we've pitted him against Gary yet, but it's probably going to end up being Gary, especially when he's the first one to get a hit off of 96 Tom Glavine. All right, what is this? 4th pack now, another silver. That's kind of lucky in itself. I know silvers aren't crazy good, but to get nothing below a silver from that final spot yet? There it is. Joe Kelly. Yeah, this doesn't, yeah, no. Bad pack. Anybody out of this one? No, another pretty bad one. 7th pack, this will be the halfway point. Nothing good out of that one. I feel like it's been some time since I've seen a diamond pull. We have, if I'm being honest, we've been kind of lucky on this account so far this year. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we are in the middle of a diamond drought a little bit here. Yeah, another pack. I mean, at least we get the gold stadium sound. It's automatically 500. 5 more to go. Another pack of nothing. 4 to go here. What did this make it? Our 11th pack. Another silver. Grinky. You're not gonna make the cut, man. 3 left. Any luck in the last 3? Not in this one. 2 to go. What are we looking like? Another silver Franmil. Might have to give him a look for the bench. We'll see about that one. And then our final pack. Any chance we get a huge pull? Nah. Well, hey. Like I said, those packs weren't, they weren't so much about needing huge upgrades to the team. It was more about just getting us what we needed for the stub bank to get up to what we need for the kitchen sink pack. So the only guys that, I mean, not even for sure upgrades, but the only guys to really give a look to are probably going to be Franmil for the bench and maybe Rodon in the rotation. But yeah, we are definitely going to have enough stub here in the bank to open a kitchen sink 2-pack at the beginning of next episode. I already have it planned out who I'm going to take no matter which round I pull. So make sure you come back for the next episode to see that. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, then, it'll make it easier to come back and see that one. Also, make sure to leave a like on the video. Remember, every like past 7 on this episode will be worth double, just kind of because we've hit a sweet spot with 7. That's 3 episodes in a row. So remember to hit the like button if you want to add more stubs to the total for next video. But for this one, that's all I've got. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.